You have 24 hours to hide. Then the whole world will start looking for you. If you manage to hide for a week, you will get $1 billion. Where will you hide and how? An hour's drive from me, there is a small town in the mountains. There is a temporary road that is closed to everyone except the company building the dam. If you drive down this road for an hour, you will end up at a lake. Next to it, there is a tunnel several hundred meters long that runs right under the lake. It was dug and laid using dynamite or something like that. And at the end of the tunnel, there is a large valve that, if necessary, can drain and divert water to the hydroelectric power station. Only a few people have access to the tunnel, and only 2 know that I worked there. Plus, there are a ton of places to hide in the tunnel. Easy peasy. Edited. Here are a couple of pictures. Aha! Lake Minnewanka, a fabulous place. Oh, you son of a bitch. I will spend my 24 hours completely changing my appearance. I'll make myself unrecognizable. Then I will join the public hunt for myself. After a while, start whispering with others, hinting that some dude looks slightly strange. Hey, is it just me, or do Bob's hair look more like some cheap wig? Don't you think it's... No, that would be too difficult. But maybe? And of course, money will become useless when your entire scheme inevitably leads to global anarchy. If someone in such a situation wears a cheap wig as a disguise, they deserve to be caught. I'll go to a second-hand store, get some worn-out clothes. I'll stuff a backpack with snacks and canned food for a week. To look even more like a homeless person, I'll take a cardboard sign that says, "Please help." I'll cover myself in mud, and then trudge to the busiest intersection in the city and start begging. All the local beggars will fight you for that spot. You will stand out like a sore thumb and an uninvited guest, arousing suspicion. Yeah, if the whole world is looking for you, that means all the homeless people too, who will definitely notice a new person in town. In general, you need to go somewhere deserted or to a place with no permanent residents. Otherwise, you will draw attention to yourself with your sudden appearance. Anyway, I would spend the week on trains or buses, because you don't need an ID to get on them. IDK, dude, when I was homeless, I constantly saw new people. Typically, in Denver, they came in waves. But no one had a trigger upon seeing a newcomer, unless the newcomer was causing trouble. A party for my birthday. Nice try. Like hell I'm gonna tell you anything. 23.5 hours left. Happy hunting, suckers. The Mariana Trench. Your nickname just gave you away. I'll hide on the second page of Google search. Is there a second page? On a Malaysian Airlines flight. I would hide on Oak Island in Nova Scotia. They never find anything there. In my room. No one ever goes in there. I'm Asian. So many people will be caught instead of me that I won't even have to hide. As an Asian, I can confirm. For $10 million, you can buy someone's silence. Just hang out with a dude like that. Day 1. You and your accomplice are sitting on the couch watching the news. The whole world is showing the extreme measures people are willing to take to find you. You exchange glances and laugh. Then, the main news. A clarification of the capture terms. Whoever finds MCG-42 Ray gets the $1 billion instead of him. You and your buddy slowly turn and look at each other. Let your buddy turn you in and you split the cash 50-50. Honestly, that's the best possible scenario. Obviously, I won't be in the place I write about in the thread. Doesn't that mean you will go there? You just wrote you wouldn't be there. I'll go hiking. For some reason, everyone who has ever gone missing on a hike is never found. At least for a week. Well, according to news reports. Bingo! Head into the wilderness, become a bear's dinner, then bear shit. In a week, reincarnate into a new person. Wait 18 years and collect your $1 billion. A pretty simple option. Reincarnate into a new person. A new person is already a different person. Forget about the money. I'll switch places with my identical twin. He will pretend to be me and get caught. Everyone will believe they found me. In a week, I'll be in the clear. Yeah, but you didn't account for the fact that your brother will also be looking for you. Why? We have a standing agreement. If one of us wins the lottery, the other gets a credit card. Assuming I am found, no one gets the money. Accordingly, he has no reason to turn me in. I'll take supplies for 2 weeks. Drive someone else's car somewhere far into northern Ontario. I'll dig a huge shelter pit there and sit in it. A drone will detect the changes in the landscape. Damn, forgot it's 2020. Where should I hide? At midnight, I break into a Tiffany store. Will I go into the vault? No, I'll hide somewhere else. I'm worth $1 billion. While I'm hiding, a woman catches me. She asks me to stop. It's her father's business. She is Tiffany. I say no. We make love all night. In the morning, the police burst in and I escape, disguised as a cop. I tell her to meet me in Mexico, but I go to Canada myself. I don't trust her. Besides, I like the cold. 30 years later, I get a postcard. I have a son. He's the chief of police. The story gets more interesting from here. I say, Tiffany, meet me in Paris at the Trocadero. She waited for me all these years. She never took another lover. I don't care. I don't show up. Instead of Paris, I go to Berlin. And there I truly hide. Edited. For those who didn't get it, it was a reference to the Office series. I don't think people understand what 7 billion people looking for you means. It's not enough to just go to the wilderness or disguise yourself. The whole world is looking for you, using unlimited resources. All nations, military spy networks, intelligence, and detective agencies are now looking for you. You're screwed. You have only one hope. I mean only one. It's to bribe someone. And even then, the person must be cunning enough to keep you secret from everything I just listed. If for some reason every single person is forced to look for you, there isn't much hope. Want to go to the desert? If you leave your house, spy satellites will start tracking your every movement from the moment you get in your car or steal one until you abandon it and go on foot. And those are just the eyes in the sky. There are also boots on the ground. Okay, let's assume people can't use information obtained during those 24 hours you were hiding. They will start from the info from the first day of the search. Even then, it's highly likely you hid in a place reachable within 24 hours. Someone will find your abandoned car near your hiding place, and then the largest search party in human history will head your way. They will comb the entire surrounding area. Even if you pay someone not to give you away, the chances of you not being found are close to zero. Mission impossible. Is this by any chance Stephen King's book, The Running Man? And there was also an article in Wired about 10 years ago. A writer tried to disappear, and the person who found him got $5,000, I think. A really interesting article. I would go to the store to buy milk and a pack of cigarettes. Many years ago, my dad went out to the store just like that, and no one has seen him since. I'll just shave my beard and live as usual. Step aside, kid, we're looking for someone here. I'd go to the Goodwill secondhand, get some old clothes. Then I'd blend in with the homeless drunks and let them rough me up good. In the end, I'd end up in the hospital for a week without documents. And then you'd have to pay $500 million for medical expenses. Once I took an online quiz about how you will die. The answer was simple. I will disappear. My family was super impressed, especially my mom and sister. All my acquaintances seem to believe I'm capable of taking off somewhere and disappearing without a trace, so a week wouldn't be that hard. Wait, what's the incentive for people to look for me? They want to fuck you. In that case, I believe $1 billion is an insufficient prize amount. I think you guys are underestimating the fact that literally every person will be looking for you. That means all your relatives, all your friends, colleagues, literally everyone you've ever met will be involved in the search. Every government will make finding you its #1 priority. I think I'm screwed, no matter where I try to hide. OP, bro, how are you doing? Are you safe? Nice try, FBI. Not today, CIA. In my washing machine, because I still can't find my fucking socks. On a boat. The answer is underrated. There are a huge number of boats in the world, so you wouldn't really raise much suspicion. Plus, the oceans themselves are damn huge, and you can sail in the ocean for longer than a week. Personally, I wouldn't use this method because I can't swim, but it's a really good option. Is the person who finds me getting $1 billion? If yes, then on the very first day, I would turn myself in to the friend I trust the most. We would split the money without putting in any effort at all. There was a similar thread on Reddit before, and one guy proposed a decent option. Copying his comment here. Well, the option is kinda boring, but I would drive my car to town and buy a bunch of camping supplies. Then I would throw them into donation bins and leave the empty boxes in my car in the parking lot. After that, I would use my phone to Google someplace in another state and attach the phone with a hair tie to the underside of someone else's car. I would write my PIN on the back of my bank card and leave it at a bus stop. Then I would sneak home at night, grab some food from the pantry, and hide under the house. The car would be found in the parking lot. The empty camping supply boxes would suggest I'm in the wilderness while I'm just sitting under my own house. My phone would be tracked via someone else's car, which would be a waste of time. If they check my recent Google search history, they would go out of state, wasting even more precious time. If an honest person finds my bank card, they will turn it in, and people will think I caught a bus, dropping my card at the stop. If a dishonest person finds it, they will use it and create a new false lead. Sniffer dogs would be useless because my scent is already all over my house. If they follow my scent from the house, it will lead them to my abandoned car. My wife knows I hate going under the house because it's damp and I'm claustrophobic. She wouldn't expect to see me there and wouldn't take others there. Besides, after so many false leads, people will get the impression that my final location is thoroughly thought out, and it wouldn't even occur to them that I stayed at home. Thank you very much for watching. In the comments below the video, write how you would hide, and don't forget to check out our other episodes. Bye.